Barcelona to face Barcelona to face Atletico Madrid in the Copa del Rey semi-finals. Ah, you see, I was working. I was at work when someone sent me, you know, when someone sent me the fixture from my club's official page. Like, yo, you're not even a Barcelona fan. What are you doing on my team's official page? Like, get the out. And then I sent it to me, and I went through the comment section. I'm like, yo, I saw a lot of Barcelona fans. Some were like, oh yeah, we're gonna win, we're gonna dominate, with some sort of should I call it faith? Yeah, faith or belief that they have in the boys and in Hansi Flick. And then there were some people were saying they wanted the easiest Madrid, not the difficult um Madrid. I mean, we all know that every Barcelona fan out there, if you ask them, who do you want for the Copa del Rey semi-finals? They'll tell you they want Real Madrid, which we all think is the easiest of the Madrid teams. But then we got Atletico Madrid. So yeah, are we going to play the game? Definitely. There is no way we're going to slide it. But to those that were saying that they still think we're going to win, that has much belief in the boys, that has belief in Hansi Flick, I really really want to appreciate them. Because yes, our last game against Atletico Madrid, they won. And if you watched that game, if you agree with me, you would know that that game we were supposed to win. In fact, we were supposed to win that particular game with a very huge goal line margin, because we had countless of chances that we could have converted into goals. And these guys were lucky enough to score an equalizer, then later the winner. So with that game that we played, I think the boys, I think even the fans should have the mentality in our head that yes, playing against Atletico Madrid is not going to come easy, but then it's not going to be difficult for us also, because that last game, the only mistake that we made that was that we failed to convert our chances. And I think the line that we use, you know, Atletico Madrid has been able to master it, and that is what they were able to use against us in our game, and they were able to score like the two goals that they scored. And this semi-finals is going to happen 2 weeks from now. The first leg is going to happen 2 weeks from now, and the second leg is going to happen, or is going to play out in the beginning of April. Now, the first leg for Barcelona is going to happen in Barcelona, and for Real Madrid is going to happen away at Real Sociedad. While the second leg for Barcelona, we are going away, and the second leg for Real Madrid is happening at the Bernabeu. Now, see, it's to me, you guys should just get ready for the Copa del Rey finals, because it is going to be an El Clásico. Barcelona is going to beat Atletico Madrid, and that is just the truth. Now, between these games, there's like there's like a month intervals, which means there's like I think 4 league games and a potential round of 16 knockouts. So yeah, we do have some games in between, but I think it's going to give Hansi Flick and the boys enough time to study their previous game against Atletico Madrid, and it's going to give them enough time to be able to prepare their mental state and their physical states for the game. And another thing to me is both teams, I mean, both Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, there wouldn't be much of rotations for us. And our attackers, obviously, we're using Rafa, Yamal, and Lewandowski, except if Ferran is going to take the place of Lewandowski. And of course, our right back is going to be Kunde, and the left back, Claude. Also, I don't think Atletico Madrid is going to be doing much of a rotation themselves, because I mean they know they are playing against a team like Barcelona, so they are going to want to come with the strongest or the hardest players that they've got. And like I said, you guys should prepare for a Copa del Rey finals that is going to be an El Clasico, and I think this hasn't happened since like 2013. This is the first since like 2013, 2014, or thereabout. The Gareth Bale period. I know, yeah. So really. Atletico Madrid, nah, we're definitely gonna win. It's even crazier because, see, it's just gonna be an intense game. That's the truth. It's gonna really be an intense game because both teams are struggling. They're in the race for a treble. one thing I love about my boys is the fact that they have this winning mentality in them. And you see, that game against Atleti, we could have won, like I said. And so I'm sure that they are going to go into this game with a winning mentality, knowing fully well that the last game, they didn't really win us by this huge goal goal margin. And the only advantage that Diego Simeone or Atleti might have ahead of Barcelona is the fact that Diego Simeone, as the whole of Atleti combined, they have this thing called end game management. See, they have the highest goal scored in the second half, second half, and they have the highest goal scored off the bench. And another thing is, the last time Barcelona played against Atleti, they didn't have Samuelino, but now they have Samuelino. So I'm going to expect Kunde, I'm going to expect Balde to, to be able, not even just these two guys. I'm sincerely expecting every player at Barcelona to step up their game. There is nothing much to say. This game is not going to be a walk in the park, but then it is still not going to be a game that will lose. Real Madrid is they're gonna have an easy win. They're gonna have an easy win. I know most Madridistas, most Real Madrid fans out there, they are probably excited because they're not willing to play against either Barcelona or Atletico Madrid. Reason being that they played against Barcelona twice. They played against Barcelona and it was 9-2. Then they played against Real Madrid. They played against Atletico Madrid, and on both games they were not opportune to win. But for Real Sociedad, they played and then they won, I think, 2-0. So Real Sociedad is not going to come easy for them too, but then it should be a win. I mean, I see Real Madrid coming out alive in that game, and by then Rudiger is going to be back. Alaba is going to be back, so their defense, they would definitely have options. They would have options in their defense. So if Real Madrid survives, or when Real Madrid survives Real Sociedad and Barcelona surviving, I mean, obviously, definitely surviving Atletico Madrid. So we're going to be having an El Clásico final in the Copa del Rey. Like I said, this is going to be the first since like 2013, 2014. And trust me, it's going to be intense. Yo! Different ball game. It's going to be a different ball game. It's going to be intense. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to, there is no way if they beat us in the first leg, they're going to beat us again in the second leg. No, it's not possible. I trust in our boys, and I trust in Hansi Flick to, to give us the mentality. We have winning mentality. The whole of Barcelona fans has this winning mentality. Not to not mention our players. They have this winning mentality, and there is no... See, I'm giving us a 5-goal margin in our first leg. Yeah. A 5, say I'm predicting a 5-1. Too early? Too early to predict? Nah, not too early to predict because I trust in my play. So I'll say a 5-1 in the first leg because I can't entirely say that Atletico Madrid won't be scoring a goal at all. So I predict a 5-1. And in the second leg, I'll predict the second leg, very much later after the first leg. So yeah. But I definitely know that for the first leg, Barcelona would dominate. Barcelona would win the first leg, and those are just my predictions, for the game. But of course, let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section, and please don't forget to like, share, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you already know how we do this. I'll see you guys again very, very soon. My name remains Adijoke Adebisi, and of course, you know that I love you.